Hi everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. So again, excited. I know I was going to do the Scooby-Doo palette, but I got some new palettes in. So what did I get in? I got the 3 palettes from Viseart. They just released. Is it Viseart? Yeah, Viseart. I was going to say Viseart, but it's Viseart. But I missed a palette. Oh, okay. I was like, wait, I'm missing it, but I've got it. So this is the one that we use today, and I'll show you how to create the look that I've done. This one is called, they're called the Fleurette, and then different names. So this one is the Fleurette Amour that we're going to be playing with today, and it looks like this. It's very pretty. And you have 4 shadows and 2 blushes. So it is very pretty. And then we have the Fleurette Bisus, Bisous. And each of them come in a little case. The names are on the back. Then you open this one up, and it looks like this. They have a protective cover also. I like this one too. Really, I like them all. I think they're all very pretty. And then there is the Coeur, C-O-E-U-R, Fleurette Coeur, I guess. And it looks like this. Now, like I said, there's 4 shadows, 2 blushes to each of these. I'll play with the other 2, the next 2 days. But are these anything special? Here's the thing. They have the blushes in them. And I have bought their big blush palette, which is $80. Okay? I paid that for it. Crazy, I know. But it comes with 6 blushes, and they are really pretty. I got the coral and rose, I think, or coral and pink or something. So they are very pretty. So I do like the fact that and I like their blush formula. So I do like that we have that in this. And it kind of is like an all-in-one palette. Like, well, as far as like blush and eyeshadow. And the blush can be used as eyeshadow. And these all pop out. Like, you can literally pull these out, put them in a different palette if you want, or switch the colors up if you want, whatever you want to do. So I really do like it. Now I am wearing the blush. I put the purple down first and then pop the pink on top of it just to give it a little more oomph. And I do like it. You'll see the purple one in action because I do try it as a shadow just to see, and it does work. So let's go ahead and get started. The first shade we're going to go into is this one right here. These do have a tiny mirror in them. It's usable. The mirror is usable, okay? Is it like anything that's really gonna help you out? I mean, in a pinch, sure, but not really. It's small. Like, you could get one eye at a time, you know what I mean? But that's about it. And I like Viseart shadows. I think that they are pigmented enough, but buildable, blendable as all get out. Like, I do like their shadows. They're not patchy. They go on great. It doesn't matter what base I've got under it. I've tried, with my MAC paint pot in soft ochre and painterly. I've tried it with the Hourglass. I've tried it with the Sigma. I've tried it with Urban Decay, ABH, and today I'm using the actual Viseart one. So I have tried the shadows with everything pretty much under the sun. And I have never had an issue with their shadows. That's why I didn't care to buy these. And the fact to get some blushes, because I'm on some blush kick right now. I don't know why, but I am. Is great for me. And you can be all willy-nilly with these shadows too. Like, you're not going to have problems with them. They're going to blend. They're going to do everything you want them to do. As a beginner, they're wonderful. And I've heard from makeup artists, obviously the brand was kind of started for makeup artists, that they're wonderful. So now is where we're going to take the blush shade, because I wanted to kind of tie it together in a sense. I kind of wish I didn't put the pink one today, but I did. But we're going to go in with this purple one to keep it in the same theory, color story. And we're going to run it across the lower lash line. And like I said, this works as a shadow just as easy as a blush. And I really do like this, the purple shadow. Well, both shadows would go nice really with a look. It kind of is like I said, it gives you A, more options for your eye look, but B, you have your blush in the same palette. I kind of wish it had a bronzer, to be honest, because, that would be cool to have eyeshadow, bronzer, and blush. But at the same time, I get it, because the bronzers kind of limit who it can be used for. But I have a Viseart bronzer, in which I did use today. It's right here. And I used it with this blush, so they did work well together. But yeah, I guess the main thing, like, these shadows aren't nothing new out of Viseart, to be honest. As far as color stories, I mean, they're different, yes, but, they are quite similar at the same time to other palettes that Viseart has released. We're going to go into the darker shade now, and we're going to put it on the outer corner. So it's not like it's revolutionary, but it is different, and I think they did a really good job at the color story selection, like with the blushes and the shadows themselves, like choosing what goes in what. And this particular palette is an all-in-one palette for me, so I don't have to pull. It goes from a light enough shade to a dark enough shade for me for an eye look. Again, not that I care to pull my highlighter in for my inner corner or anything like that, because obviously I have so many that it doesn't bother me. But if you're one that doesn't, or if you're just wanting to maybe try out their blushes and eyeshadows both, and this is a good selection. Like, they did try something different. They've not done this before, so I give them credit for that. And I really do like all three palettes. Did I need all three? No. But did I want them? Obviously, because I bought them. And I will say, because of the way they laid it out, it makes it so easy to create a very easy and quick look. I mean, it really would take you no time at all to create a look. And again, I'm not a makeup artist, so if I can create something, then anybody can, is the way I see it. But now we're going to go into this shade right here, and we're going to pop it all over the lid. And I will say, this shade is beautiful. It really, really is. Like, it just gives me all the feels. Look how pretty that is, y'all. Can you see the shine? And I didn't spray it. Didn't do anything like that. And I'm not getting any fallout, which is amazing. And it's not like over the top, but it's definitely there. You know what I mean? And Viseart shadows are like that. They're not going to be over the top for the most part, but you're going to notice them. They're going to lay very nice if you have any kind of like aging to your eyes. I mean, they lay beautifully. We're just going to go back into that darker shade. Blend a little bit. Now we're going to go into this lighter shade, and I'm just going to pop it on my inner corner, inner corner, is that right? Yeah. I'm like, is that right? I'm losing it. Inner corner, outer corner, I don't know. I'm popping it here. That's where I'm popping it. And like I said, just because of this shade, it is an all-in-one palette for me. And it's beautiful. Now we're going to go back into that darker shade, and we're going to line. So with that, I'm going to need the bigger mirror so I can see what I'm doing, because I'm blind as a bat. So I'm just going to pop that on the lower lash line, that darker shade that we used in the outer corner, just to sort of define the lash line, you know, nothing too crazy. And for my waterline, I pulled out my ColourPop Crybaby. Which I think works beautifully with this look. Now we're going to line the top lash line. I have never had any issues out of, like I said, their shadows. Yeah, sometimes they'll be more pigmented than others, you know, or some shadows may not give what you're wanting them to give, you know, because they're not over the top. It's kind of like a sophisticated shadow in a way. Or, well, not a sophisticated shadow, but like it's going to give you a sophisticated look, I guess, is. Unless you're playing with their more, you know, colorful palettes. Okay. The only thing I would say would be like color story sometimes I don't like. But that's just preference. That has nothing to do with the shadows performing. Okay. Got some fallout over here from the mascara. I don't know what that's about because I don't know which one would be doing that. Interesting. Okay, I think I got both eyes the same. Do I though? That's the problem, do I? I got a straight hair. My eyebrow. Well, I got a lot of straight hairs in my eyebrows. But you know what I mean. And this is going to give you a cool purple look. I mean, a cool tone purple look. I mean, which, again, is at your preference, you know? They do have 3 options here. And it's really just based on what is your preference when it comes to, you know, your eye looks. think I got them both the same now. So hard to tell. I really would love to know what it'd be like to have even eyes and not hooded and lots of space. Curious what that would be like, because I don't have it. I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs on the top lashes. And the Lancome on the bottom. Again, if I didn't talk so much, or if I was more like professional, because the way these palettes are set up, like you would have it done in no time a look. And I just like that they done something a little bit different by combining them, but also reaching more people, because now maybe, you know, you'll try a blush and you'll fall in love with their blushes, or just there may be a color that's up your alley that, you know, you don't have or something. Me personally, I was really excited to see that purple blush, and it is beautiful. Okay. Alright, I think I got it decent. It's not the best mascara application, but it looks alright for this look. I could have went with brown, but I just decided to go with black. And like I said, I'm putting the Lancome on the bottom. As always, I know I need to come up with a newer bottom lash mascara. But at the same time, I kind of just want to use this up. Because I even have some that's not even opened yet. Because it came in some kit or something, like a holiday kit I had purchased. And I probably should use up my mascaras, you know? I'm just going to separate these a little bit. Because they kind of got stuck together. Because I was rushing. Again, me rushing always leads to mistakes. But sometimes you have to, you know? Well, if I'm not talking, actually, I can rush a little bit. A little bit. Not much, though, but a little. Alright, now let me clean up the mess that I made a little bit right here. I think I got the mascara pulled off of there. Great. I mean, I wanted to keep it nice and soft. The best that I could, you know? Because to me, this look is a very soft look. missed a little teeny patch. Let me grab it. It's the problem with these magnifying mirrors. They show everything. So if you miss something, it is going to show it. Okay, so this is the final look using the first of three, the Fleurette Amour palette. What do you think? Is this worth it to you? Do you think that it's something different for them? Like, what are your thoughts behind it? I'm curious. Let me know. I am excited to play with the next two, though. So, but that's all I have for you today. Again, the final look. I think it turned out really good. I do. I really do like this palette. I don't know if it'll be my favorite out of the three, but it's either one or two, I think. I kind of think it's one or two. But we'll have to see. But that's all I have for you today. I hope this video helped in some way. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all that. You're notified when I upload. I upload every day but Sunday, unless there's like a bunch of launches or something. And I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.